Um, and we're on to the next slide, please.
Yep.
So I'd like to introduce KJ Fenton with UiPath. We're here to talk to them about their robotic process automation. KJ, are you there?
I am. I'm here. What's going on?
Awesome. Great. Thanks for being our sponsor. And just want to kind of get some ideas about what UiPath does. So
Sure.
We've heard little bit about robotic processing, but can you describe what it is to UiPath?
Yeah, for sure. So I'll just start with the basic concept of what robotic process automation is. It's super simple. It's the concept of automating tasks on a person's machine, right? So think if then else logic, so on and so forth. We want to take away the mundane from what people do day to day. So if you look at kind of where we went, it started as screen scraping. If we think about automation way back in the day, scraping data from a specific website, used OCR, used coordinates. We've now gotten to a point where it doesn't matter what the application is, whether it's web-based or a desktop app, we can actually get into the metadata elements and interact with elements directly, which is super, super cool. And that's really what automation means to us. So we really want to try and put a robot on every person's machine to be able to achieve that functionality. And I do have a demo here that can kind of show you exactly what I mean, and I can play that as we continue our conversation if you don't mind.
Sure, that'd be great. Love to
Cool.
see it.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. So I'll keep going. And then, yeah, but that's really what automation means to us, high level. And then you can see right here, my work shouldn't suck and my robot here, right? I think I'm sharing the right screen. You can see that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Cool. So this is our robot. It's a GUI for it. It's an agent that performs specific actions on a specific machine that we built. I have one that actually logs me into a web portal, scrapes some information from the screen in a data table format, and then goes to look for Excels and consolidates it. And you'll see it here in a moment. But yeah, go ahead.
So how do you think it would fit in with the, say what we just saw with Upfront Media there, or in the spatial analytics side?
Yeah, so what I found very interesting in that is that I think y'all already have kind of a lot of the automated capabilities kind of built in with the scripts that you have. I thought it was really cool how you could kind of highlight over, what y'all are doing in a competitor and see that comparison of data, where I think we might be able to fit and really help y'all, even as you're building out these kind of projects, is what do you do with that information? And or do you have, like, I call them almost like test scripts where like you're going to look at a specific location rather than have you manually go in and perform those checks? Could you tell a robot to go to the user interface, input that information, and then you could just validate the results at the end? That's really where I think we kind of fit into the spatial space, just given the conversation that was there. It'd be really difficult to put if then else logic on a specific model because candidly, that's not how it works. But I think anything before and after or in the middle of these just kind of tasks that you have, or something I thought of too, is maybe a human in the loop component where a user chooses a specific region, and then with that information, it could triage all of that and then perform some specific logic, whether it's at the UI level or the backend, might be something cool to consider, to be completely honest with you. But that's what I'm thinking, just kind of high level based on what I saw.
Cool. So anything else you'd like to share with us before we move on to our next topic?
Not really. Just know automation's coming in some way or another. Obviously, you see automation capabilities. I do fundamentally believe that automation will be probably part of an install stack. Ride the wave, man. UiPath is free. You can go to cloud.uipath.com right now, start a trial. We've got a full-blown academy. I think once you realize that we've broken down the barrier between having to know how to script something versus what you can do at the UI level and combining all of that into one workflow pretty seamlessly without knowing how to use code is pretty revolutionary. And I think the use cases are endless. So I welcome all of you to go kind of check us out and see it. And don't let me sell you on it. Go sell yourself. That's really what I'd leave you with.
Awesome. Again, thank you for your sponsorship for this week's TechCast Days, and we look forward to hearing more from UiPath as we move forward.
Yeah,
right.
Likewise. Appreciate it.
Take care. Thank you much.
No problem.